The streets of Galveston were unusually quiet that night. I'm How, and what I'm about to share with you still sends chills down my spine. As a rideshare driver, I've seen my fair share of strange passengers. But nothing could have prepared me for what happened when I picked up a group of paranormal investigators, laden with their EMF meters, cameras, and spirit boxes. They wanted to go to Bishop's Palace. I should have known better when my phone's GPS started acting weird, red dots appearing where they shouldn't be. The EMF meter in their equipment bag began beeping erratically, and whispers, yes, actual whispers, started coming through my phone's speaker. The real nightmare began inside that magnificent mansion. I wasn't supposed to go in, but something drew me there. The Ouija board they'd brought along started moving by itself, and I watched in horror as dice floated mid-air. That's when we saw them. Walter and Josephine, former residents, now permanent spiritual occupants. The mansion itself seemed alive. The ceiling stretched endlessly upward, staircases twisted like something from an Escher painting. Reality bent before our eyes. Everything that followed still feels like a fever dream. Chandeliers spun without wind, mirrors cracked in perfect geometric patterns, and objects danced through the air like they were conducting some macabre ballet. The investigators went into full ghost hunting mode, EVP recorders capturing disembodied voices, candles flickering in response to unseen presences. The Ouija board became our bridge to the other side. I found myself speaking to them, acknowledging their presence, feeling their energy course through the room like electricity. Then, as suddenly as it began, the shadows started retreating. The twisted reality straightened itself out and the front door swung open on its own, an invitation to leave that we gladly accepted. But leaving didn't end it. Every night since then, the visions return. The investigators and I were marked now, carrying pieces of that night with us wherever we go. You might think this is just another ghost story, another tall tale from a historic building. But here's what keeps me up at night. Bishop's Palace is still there, still standing, still waiting. Those spirits, they're selective about their guests. So let me ask you this. If you received an invitation to visit Bishop's Palace after dark, would you dare to accept? Just remember, sometimes the real question isn't whether you believe in ghosts. It's whether the ghosts believe in you.